Hello, hello. All right, I believe I am streaming. YouTube is catching up, but it looks like I'm doing the thing correctly that I'm trying to do. Hello, everyone. I am David Voss. Welcome to this live stream. I talked a little bit. Well, I didn't talk. I wrote in the description a little bit about what today is going to be. So basically, a couple years ago, almost 3 years ago now, because it was back in January of 2018, so nearly 3 years ago. I was kind of bored. It was winter break. I didn't have a whole lot to do, and I got into my brain, like, what if, tragedy of tragedies, I should pass from this earthly realm, and so many of my songs will have never been either recorded or recorded at all well with any level of like audio quality. What a ghastly tragedy that would be for the world. And so I thought, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to record every song that I've written. And I did a bunch of recording back then in January, kind of divided it over multiple days, doing kind of 4-hour chunks over 3 or 4 days. Well, I guess 3 days, because it wound up being about 12 hours of music. And at that point, I was just so tired, I kind of stopped. And there were a lot of, especially kind of earlier songs of mine, that I never got to. And so that's what I'm going to be doing today. I'm going to be playing a bunch of kind of early songs, and when I say early, I mean like middle school. There's gonna be a lot of middle school, kind of early high school stuff going on here. I have some recordings of a lot of these songs, but they're not recorded on like actual good microphones, and also my voice was kind of in the middle of changing, so that kind of complicated things and made the recordings not sound good. Made it not sound good at all. So now I'm coming back to these songs. It's been a while. These are not songs I play regularly, but I'm going to endeavor to record the gist of them on actual good recording equipment. Yeah, I've kind of figured out a setup. So I'm going to get to that real soon. I'm just going to look at this little warning icon that just popped up. Please check the video resolution, the current resolution, blah de blah de blah. Current resolution is not optimal. Whatever. What is optimal? Nothing this year, let me tell you. All right. The main thing is that the stream setting, the stream status is good. It's a good connection. That's the main thing. To anyone watching or who popped in, I see that someone may have started watching the live stream. I don't know if you're still watching. You can chat alongside there. You can type little comments. I'm not going to be taking requests today necessarily, but you can type things like, yeah, woohoo, that was a good one. Keep it up, kind of motivational stuff. I don't know. I'm just going to do what I'm planning on doing today, which is singing a bunch of early songs. Okay. Cool. I'm going to start. Okay, so I have this Word document with a lot of these songs already pulled up. And I'm going to start with probably the earliest one that I can remember. And if you're an OG David Voss fan, this one may ring a bell. This was like the first song that I would actually like play for other people, because it was a fun song. People seemed to like it and was very straightforward and easy. This is definitely middle school David. Strawberry Sherbet. Strawberry sherbet, strawberry sherbet, yeah. Strawberry sherbet, strawberry sherbet, yeah. Strawberry sherbet, yeah. Strawberry sherbet, sitting in the sun all day. Strawberry sherbet, it's melting all away. Strawberry sherbet, yeah. Strawberry sherbet, strawberry sherbet, yeah. Strawberry sherbet, strawberry sherbet, yeah, yeah. Strawberry sherbet, yeah. Strawberry sherbet has a delicious taste. Strawberry sherbet, don't let it go to waste. Strawberry sherbet, yeah. Strawberry sherbet, strawberry sherbet, yeah. Strawberry sherbet, strawberry sherbet, yeah. Strawberry sherbet, yeah. Strawberry sherbet, you can find it in your freezer aisle. Strawberry sherbet, guaranteed to raise a smile. Strawberry sherbet, yeah. Strawberry sherbet, strawberry sherbet, yeah. Strawberry sherbet, strawberry sherbet, yeah, yeah. Strawberry sherbet, yeah. Strawberry sherbet, sitting in the sun all day long. Strawberry sherbet, about which I wrote this song. Strawberry sherbet, yeah. Strawberry sherbet, strawberry sherbet, yeah. Strawberry sherbet, strawberry sherbet, yeah. Strawberry sherbet, yeah. That was Strawberry Sherbet, a song I wrote probably back in middle school, maybe 8th grade, all about strawberry sherbet and how great it is. And it's one of your classic 4-chord songs. You know, hard to go wrong with that. Another reason I'm choosing to do this kind of as a live stream, I have a random comb over here. The reason I'm choosing to do this kind of as a live stream instead of the other songs in the Catalogue project, as where I did separate videos, is a lot of these aren't songs that I would necessarily choose to upload without context, let's say. I feel if I was just to upload Strawberry Sherbet, right, as its own video, people might click on the video and go, oh, this is what he does. This is what the music that he writes currently. This is what he does now. Interesting. That's an interesting move. No, these are old songs. So take everything with a grain of whatever you choose. Doesn't have to be salt. Take it with a grain of sand. Take it with a little grain of sand, I guess. And maybe it'll become a beautiful, beautiful pearl. Okay. Let's see how the stream's doing. Still talking about the resolution, the video resolution, but the stream status is still good. Check how OBS is going. That's looking great. Someone, I think, is knocking on the door across the hall in the apartment. I don't think they're knocking on my door. I don't know. I'm not entirely sure. I'm going to go on to the next song. So a lot of these songs will either be kind of short little fragments of songs, kind of incomplete things. Some of them may not have words, right? So that's another reason why I think this is better in a live stream kind of format instead of each kind of being individual projects. So this is something I recorded a long time ago and haven't done anything with, but here we are. know you have to go on. That's how you play the game. It's never the same. You know you have to be strong. You know you have to go on. That's how you play the game. It's never the same. That is a thing that I've titled, You Know You Have to Be Strong. There was a second verse. I recorded something that starts, You know you have to be good. You know you have to be... and then I just like, it just turns into gibberish and I have no idea what I'm saying. I'm just kind of wailing incoherently. So I decided not to include that bit. But yeah, you know you have to be strong. You know you have to. It's part of the game. It's never the same. Also, you're getting a little look at my lyric writing back in the day too. You're getting a little glimpse. So that's exciting. All right, here's a fun one. This has a reference in it that very much dates the song. But that's fine. These are all old songs anyways. Old for me, I should clarify. Old for me. So like late 2000s. Late 2000s, like not that old, but like old for me. This one's called Lame Band. I've soon found out that the harmony was wrong. Lame band, lame band. I wrote a letter about a certain song. I soon found out that the harmony was wrong. It's been a while. But look who's talking. Sometimes feel so. Ooh, what's the chord there? I thought I knew this. I went over it a little bit briefly. That's it. But look who's talking. I sometimes do the same. Look who's talking. Heck, I'm pretty darn lame. I wrote this letter about mid-June, and I soon found out that they were singing out of tune. I wrote wrote this letter, and they replied back to me, and I soon found out that they were playing out of key. Lame band, lame band. But look who's talking, I sometimes do the same. But look who's talking, heck, I'm pretty darn lame. I wrote this letter, they replied back to me. They said, hey man, we're coming out with a new CD. I said, oh really? That I did not know. So I went down to Borders and I gave it a go. It was great, great, great band. Back when you would go down to your large chain bookstore and purchase this CD. Man, those were the days. Also messed up on the chord there, but what a prescient song to mess up a chord in, honestly. You know? I soon found out that the harmony was wrong. Well, I got that harmony wrong. I had to work that out, work through it. Great. So that was Lame Band. Lame Band, a fun little song about a really lame band who actually turned things around because of a really good CD. True story. Great. All right, let's move right along. One thing I would do a lot of early on in my songwriting was to write music to poetry, pre-existing poetry. And I've uploaded a number of videos to the Catalogue project, probably even some from around this time, this era of music, when I was writing in like middle school. So probably some of the, I can't remember. I think I lost where I was in mid-sentence there. But some of the songs I've uploaded were songs that I did write in middle school, but to poetry, to poems. And there were a couple others like that, a couple other poems set to music that I forgot to do. And one of them is Annabel Lee by Edgar Allan Poe. So I'm going to look up the lyrics right quick because I don't have the whole poem memorized. I have some verses memorized, but not the whole thing. So let me pull this up real quick. This might be an analysis of Annabel Lee. Oh no, there's the poem. All right, so this one, not only did I forget about it the last time I recorded for the Catalogue project, it's also not very good, which is kind of a rough way to introduce a song that I'm about to play. But it's pretty basic. It's pretty straight ahead. So this is, but you know, part of the purpose of the Catalogue project is you catalog it. You know, it could be, you could love it, you could hate it, but you did it, you wrote it, right? And this is one of those musically where it's like, well, I did write that. That was music I came up with. So let me put that, record that forever. This is Annabel Lee. So let's see. It's been a little while since I've done this one. It was many and many a year ago in the kingdom by the sea that a maiden there lived whom you may know. by the name of Annabel Lee. And this maiden, she lived with no other thought than to love and be loved by me. Oh, I was a child and she was a child in this kingdom by the sea. But we loved with a love that was more than love. I am my Annabel Lee, with a love that the winged seraphs of heaven coveted her and me. And this was the reason that long ago in this kingdom by the sea, a wind blew out of a cloud, chilling my beautiful Annabel Lee, so that her highborn kinsman came and bore her away from me, to shut her up in a sepulchre in this kingdom by the sea. Not half so happy in heaven went coveting her and me. Yes, that was the reason, as all men know. Oh, I skipped a verse. I was doing the music for a following verse. This is going to be the stream, guys. These are songs I haven't sung in a decade, so let's bear that in mind. The angels not half so happy in heaven when envying her and me. Yes, that was the reason, as all men know, in this kingdom by the sea, that the wind came out of a cloud by night, chilling and killing my Annabel Lee. But our love, it was stronger by far than the love of those who were older than we, of many far wiser than we. And neither the angels in heaven above nor the demons down under the sea can ever dissever my soul from the soul of the beautiful Annabel Lee. For the moon never beams without bringing me dreams of the beautiful Annabel Lee. And the stars never rise, but I feel the bright eyes of the beautiful Annabel Lee. And so all the night tide I lie down by the side of my darling, my life and my bride. In her sepulchre there by the sea, in her tomb by the sounding sea. In her sepulchre there by the sea, in her tomb by the sounding sea. In her sepulchre there by the sea, in her tomb by the sounding sea. In her sepulchre there by the sea, in her tomb by the sounding sea. In her sepulchre there by the sea, in her tomb by the sounding sea. In her sepulchre there by the sea, in her sepulchre there by the sea. Sepulchre there by the sea, in her tomb by the sounding sea. That was Annabel Lee. And honestly, I don't remember how I finished that song. I don't remember how it ends. So I just kind of improvised a little ending there for you. But yeah, that's it. That's the thing. That's the music. Just kind of the same 4 chords over again. All the verses are the same. It's weird. It's weird because you'd think, some of these verses are actually different lengths than the other verses, right? There are 4 of the verses are standard. They're the same as each other. And then there are 2 that are a little bit different. You'd think I would have adjusted a little bit more musically, but no, I didn't back then. That's not what I did. Annabel Lee, thank you very much. All right, here's a song called Do the Stars Seem Closer Down? There are a couple songs that when I play them, and I know for sure I was influenced at the time, whenever I play them, it reminds me of you had a bad day, you're taking one down, you sing a sad song just to turn it around. That was my jam back in the day when it came out. Daniel Powter? Something like that. Anyways, there are a number of songs that were kind of influenced by that song. And I think this is one of them. It's not exactly, it's not going to sound exactly like Bad Day, but it has that kind of influence and that sound. I don't know. Here we go. Do the Stars Seem Closer Down? Can I ask you something now? Do the stars seem closer down? Can I ask you something now? Or does the sky seem closer down? Can I ask you something now? Do the stars seem closer down? Or can I ask you something now? Or does the sky seem closer down? Do you think I'm crazy? Walking around with my head in the clouds and do you think I'm crazy? Just because I believe the sky is not the limit. And that's all I wrote of that one. We got our chorus, we got a single verse, and we don't have much more than that. But that's Do the Stars Seem Closer Down? All right, moving on. Okay, yep. All right. So sometimes instead of setting music to poems, sometimes I would find Bible verses, or in this case, Bible passages, and set those to music. The thing about the Bible, there are many, many, many poetic parts, but they're not structured as poems in the way that we generally think poems are, right? So often when I was like choosing poems to write for, there'd be rhyming, and there, lines would be the same length, like or at least, regular, what poems are. I don't need to explain poems. So, but with, Bible verses, they don't tend to rhyme. And sometimes lines will just go on for as many syllables as it needs to, right? So it's a little trickier to set to music. But I tried to do that with these verses from Ecclesiastes. Very, very famous verses to everything. There was a season, a time to this, a time to that, a time to that, and a time to that. And so that's what this song is, trying to set those all to music and not doing a good job, frankly. Not doing a great job. I know I'm really setting up these songs really well. But again, this is more kind of an archival thing than anything. But anyways, this is Ecclesiastes versus time to time, and a time, and a time, and a time. To everything there is a season and a time to every purpose under heaven. A time to be born, a time to die, a time to plant, and a time to pluck up that which is planted. A time to kill, a time to heal, a time to break down, and a time to build up, a time to weep, a time to laugh, a time to mourn, and a time to dance. A time to cast away the stones, and a time to gather stones together, a time to embrace, and a time to refrain embracing, a time to seek, a time to lose, a time to keep, and a time to cast away, a time to rend, a time to sow, a time to keep silence, and a time to speak, a time to love, a time to hate, a time for war, and a time for peace, a time to cast away stones, and a time to gather stones together, a time to embrace, and a time to refrain from embracing. To everything there is a season, and a time to every purpose under heaven. That was Ecclesiastes. I don't know the verses offhand. I just wrote down Ecclesiastes. That's the name of the song. That's what middle school David decided to do with those words. I couldn't remember vocally if it was kind of uncomfortably high the whole time or uncomfortably low the whole time, because my range has changed considerably since I first wrote this song. But still, I decided to do it in the same key that I wrote it in. Whatever. So mixed it up a little bit. Sometimes it was way down here. Sometimes it was higher up in my range. So that was kind of fun. All right, here's a little song called You, Me, and Everyone. So pretty inclusive there. Very inclusive song. And this one, there's something to it. You know, with a fair few of these ideas, the reason I recorded them originally and the reason I've kind of held on to them to today is sometimes there's something to them, you know? Chord ideas and chord progressions were a bit simpler back when I was writing these songs. And I think my songwriting voice has changed quite a lot since these songs. But every once in a while I find something that I've done in one of these songs that's actually a little worth considering, even now to this day, a decade plus later. And this is one of those. You, Me, and Everyone. Also kind of fitting for this year. Doesn't it seem that everything is going wrong for you, me, and everyone? Doesn't it seem like nothing is working right for you, me, and everyone? Doesn't it seem that everything is going wrong for you, me, and everyone? Doesn't it seem like nothing is working right for you and me and everyone? Doesn't it seem that everything is going wrong for you, me, and everyone? Doesn't it seem like nothing is working right for you, me, and everyone? Doesn't it seem that everything is going wrong for you, me, and everyone? Doesn't it seem like nothing is working right for you and me and everyone? And that is You, Me, and Everyone. The bit I like is just right there at the end. Doesn't it seem like nothing is working right for you and me It's just a nice... We're taking that B flat and making it B natural, the leading tone to C minor. And then adding that kind of nice subdominant-y thing there. Anyways, getting kind of music theory-ish there. But I don't know. I still kind of like that bit. Whenever I get to that bit, I'm like, ooh, it's this part. This is just a little bit spicier than the rest of the song, which isn't spicy at all. Cool. Here's a song called Fly Away. Fly Away. I don't think there are any other songs called Fly Away. Pretty sure. I don't even need to look. I don't need to look that up or check because I'm pretty sure no one else has done that before. Short little idea, right? Not certainly not a full song, certainly not finished, and I'm unlikely to finish it. But it's a nice enough little thing. Fly Away. Like the dove of white flying high tonight, like the eagle of gray flying away today. Fly away, spread your wings and fly away. Fly away, spread your wings and fly away. Let's sing it again, because there's no more. Like the dove of white flying high tonight, like the eagle of gray flying away today. Fly away, spread your wings and fly away. Fly away, spread your wings and fly away. Fly away. Next one is cool. Next one I still like. It's quite fun. It's got a lot of modal stuff going on. So it's a little bit, I don't know. It's a little bit more harmonically and melodically complex compared to other songs I was writing at this time. It's called I'm Gonna Rise with the Sun, which isn't true. I don't like doing that. But it's all about, going to a place where things are great. I'm going to just go where things are better than they are here. Which I think is relatable. Hashtag relatable. Here we go. I'm going to rise. I'm going to fly away. That's a mashup. I'm going to rise with the sun. I'm gonna rise with the sun, oh Lordy, I'm gonna rise with the sun. I'm gonna rise with the sun, oh Lordy, I'm gonna rise with the sun. With the sun, I'll rise. Oh yeah, I'm gonna rise with the sun, oh Lordy, I'm gonna rise with the sun. I'm gonna rise with the sun, oh Lordy, I'm gonna rise with the sun. With the sun, I'll rise. Yeah, I'm gonna go where the sky is blue. I'm gonna go where the sky. I'm gonna go where the sky is blue. I'm gonna go where the sky. Where the sky. That is I'm Gonna Rise with the Sun. Having a little fun with that one there. It's an easy one to have fun with. I don't know. It's a fun little song. My nose was itching the whole time. I was trying not to do that in the middle of the stream, but now I just did. So there goes that. Great. Just let my ears breathe a little bit here. We're going to keep trucking right along here with something called, or that I've titled, Give Me a Sign. A lot of this music it doesn't have any words. Doesn't have any words to it. The chorus kind of does. I wrote down some words. I'm not sold on the words because they're words that I wrote a long time ago, back when I wasn't so good with words, to be honest. Not so hot. That's why I wrote music to poems all the time, because I wasn't very confident in my lyric writing abilities. But then I started writing more and more lyrics, and I think do all right now. Yeah. So a lot of this will be la 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 la, but I might add some of these words in here later on. Give me a sign. Let me just see how the stream's doing real quick before I go on, just to make sure everything's still hunky-dory. Looks like the stream status is good. Great. Oh, some more people, or maybe some more person has watched the stream, and someone has even liked it. My goodness, thank you. Thank you to whoever that is. You can comment in the side thing, and I might respond to it. Who knows? I'm kind of burning through some music here, and I'm not taking requests today. I'm just doing kind of early songs of mine that I wrote in middle school, high school, early high school. Maybe I'll do some more recent stuff at the end as like a little reward, a little treat for you. But we'll see. But it looks like everything's going well. I'm playing. I mean, the router is right there, so the internet's great. We haven't dropped a single frame. We're doing awesome. All right, here is Give Me a Sign. This, again, musically, I like this one. Sometimes I'll go through my GarageBand and there'll be old files from like 2008, 2009, 2010, some even a bit earlier, and it'll be titled something mysterious with no description really, and then I listen to it and go, oh, that's actually all right. That's actually okay. Oh, hi, Dad. Hey, GG Geezer. Sure, no problem. Glad to keep you company here. It's probably been a while since you've heard some of these songs too, and I think now I'm in slightly better voice to give them a crack. So we're both reliving musical memories here. So this is Give Me a Sign. I like the music here. Maybe I'll do something with it one of these days. I don't know. La 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 la. La la That is Give Me a Sign, or just music that I can slap other words onto if I decide that maybe I want to do something with that. All right. Have a Nice Day is the next one. Again, just a random title for random music. And it's up to me to remember what the music sounds like. And I think I've remembered. This is another one of your standard 4-chord songs. When I was middle school, early high school age, you put the pieces together. If you listen to enough pop, it's like, oh, it's all the same 4 chords. What am I doing? Like, I gotta write my own 4-chord song, especially like a nice slow 4-chord song that had a lot of impact and meaning and stuff. And then I kind of mess it up with the chorus of this one. It's actually got a chorus where I take that 4-chord idea and I make it double time. And it was easy going from the slow into the double time, but I never could really figure out how to go from the double time convincingly back to the slower 4-chord stuff. But here we go. I'll give it a shot this time. That is what I have titled Have a Nice Day, which makes no sense. Because I don't think there were ever words to this. And I think that's one of the things that I don't think the song doesn't quite work. And I think it's because of the different, very, very different moods of the two sections. Even without lyrics, you can kind of tell that if you were to write lyrics to it, it would be a very different kind of set of lyrics for the verses and for the chorus, right? Where the verse is like, wow, heavy, ooh, and then da 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 da. So I think there are two different songs in there, but I came up with them together. So that's sometimes how it goes. Cool. The next one on my list that I forgot to record for the Catalogue project the first time around that I did it, I don't think is actually that old. I probably wrote it sometime in college. But here it is, and it's sprinkled in, and I want to record it here anyways, so I'm going to do it. It's original music written to. Oh, I think the music is pretty oldish, very much on the ish. But it was only more recently that I found this set of lyrics and slapped my music onto them, as I'm wont to do. And this is I Wish They'd Do It Now. And I gotta find the lyrics. Here we go. I Wish They'd Do It Now. It's an old kind of British stage music hall kind of song. And it's all about this young Geordie boy. And I don't know the Geordie dialect that well, so I'm not going to even try to attempt a Geordie dialect or accent when singing the song. So there. This is a great song. I love it a lot. The words in particular. I wish they'd do it now. Geordie parents one day when I was young. That's how the squire learned his will, they gave me native tongue. That I was a pretty baby, my mother she would vow. The girls all ran to kiss me, well I'd wish they'd do it now. Oh, I'd wish they'd do it now, I wish they'd do it now. I've got itches in me britches and I wish they'd do it now. Well, when I was only 6 months old, the girls would handle me. They'd clutch me to their bosoms and they'd bounce me on their knee. They would rock me in the cradle, and if I made a row, they would tickle me and cuddle me, and I wish they'd do it now. Oh, I wish they'd do it now, how I wish they'd do it now. I've got itches in me britches and I wish they'd do it now. At 16 months, as fine a lad as ever could be seen, the girls all liked to follow me right down to the green. They would make a chain of buttercups and drop it on me brow, and they'd roll me in the clover, well I'd wish they'd do that now. Oh, I wish they'd do it now, oh, I wish they'd do it now. I've got itches in me britches and I wish they'd do it now. Well, the East End girls would call for me to swim when it was mild. Down to the river we would go and splash about a while. They'd throw the water over me and duck me like a ewe. Then they'd rub me nice all over and I'd wish they'd do it now. Oh, I wish they'd do it now, I wish they'd do it now. I've got itches in me britches and I wish they'd do it now. Well, it's awful lonely for a lad to live a single life. I think I'll go to the dance tonight and find myself a wife. Oh, I have got 6 brindle pigs, likewise 1 big fat sow. There'll be plenty love and bacon for the girl who'll have me now. For the girl who'll have me now, the girl who'll have me now. There'll be plenty love and bacon for the girl who'll have me now. That was I Wish They'd Do It Now. A fun English music hall song. And sometimes I have a habit of looking up the lyrics to a song and then writing my own music to the lyrics, and then I never listen to the actual music of the song. Like and that's one of them. You know, one of these days I'll probably look it up, but I haven't so far. I don't know. I think there was definitely one song, I think it was 11 Cent Cotton, where I wrote my own music, which I really, really liked. I wound up really liking that music. And then I listened to the original years later and was like, yeah, it's okay. I mean, yeah, it does the trick, I suppose. So maybe this is one of those. I don't know. All right, this one's a silly one. I won't. It's not about the nicest, prettiest topic in the world, so I'll keep it relatively brief. But I wrote it back in the day, and by golly, it's my duty to record it. So this is Intestinal Distress. I've been having intestinal distress ever since you left me. I've been having intestinal distress ever since you left me. I've been having diarrhea ever since you left me. I've been having diarrhea ever since you left me for some guy. I've been taking Pepto-Bismol 3 times a day. I've been taking Tums, but baby, it will not go away. I've been having intestinal distress ever since you left me. Yeah, I've been having intestinal distress ever since you left me. I've been having diarrhea ever since you left me. I've been having diarrhea ever since you left me for some guy. Thank you. That was Intestinal Distress. I guess my take on a love song back in middle school, which seems quite appropriate, actually. It kind of sums up a lot of stuff. That's middle school David in a nutshell right there, I think. Great. Moving right along to what was titled in my garage band as Irish Tune. Great description right there. Again, no words to this one, but I think I found a fun ballad that the music can kind of fit to, called The Demon Lover, which is a pretty hardcore name, The Demon Lover. So let me get those lyrics pulled up here. Here we go. Irish Tune to The Demon Lover. gave me before, you gave me before. Oh, hold your tongue of your former vows, for they will breed sad strife. Hold your tongue of your former vows, for I'm become a wife, for I'm become a wife. He's turned him right and round about, and the salt tear blind his ear. I never would have trodden on Irish ground, but for the love of thee, but for the love of thee. I should leave my dear husband and my 2 babes also. What have you to take me to, if I with you would go, if I with you would go? I've 7 ships upon the sea, and the 8th brought me to land, with 24 mariners bold, and music on command, music on command. She's put her foot on board the ship, no mariners did she behold, but the sails were of the taffeta, and the masts of beaten gold, the masts of beaten gold. Not sailed a league, but barely 3, till dismal grew his countenance, and drumly grew the sea, and drumly grew the sea. Oh, they had not sailed a league, but barely 3, until she saw his cloven foot, and she wept most bitterly, and she wept most bitterly. Leave off your weeping, then said he, of your weeping let me be. I'll show you how the lilies grow on the banks of Italy, on the banks of Italy. What hill is thon I see, as white as any snow? Thon is the hill of heaven, he said, where all good people go, where all good people go. What hill is thon I see, as black as any coal? Thon is the hill of hell, he said, where you and I must go, where you and I must go. He struck the topmast with his hand, and the mainmast with his knee, and he struck that giant ship in twain, and he sunk her beneath the sea, and he sunk her beneath the sea. That was the words of The Demon Lover to a tune of my own composing back in the day. a good moral there. Don't abandon your kids and spouse for Satan. Don't do it. It doesn't end well. So that's something we can all remember. Don't know if you could hear that. I don't know if you could. One of my tabs has a YouTube video open, started playing. It's a good song, but I was not expecting music that wasn't mine to just start blaring through my headphones. All right. I'm going to take a little break from the Irishy tunes and do something very, 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 very random. In my GarageBand, again, sometimes I write weird words. Sometimes I title my projects weird things, and this is one of those. This is Madonna Was an Embryo. That's the name of the song. Madonna Was an Embryo. And there's only one line of lyrics in this song, and the rest of it is lyricless. So here we go. That is what it is. Little early rock and roll homage there. I don't know why exactly, but who knows? It's been a while. Great. Let me think. I think it's time to do another poem. Another nice poem, Loveliest of Trees. Gotta look up the lyrics to this one. A poem by A.E. Houseman, Loveliest of Trees. This is one of those cases where I wrote this music to this poem, and then when I got to college, someone I was accompanying was singing an art song where this was the text. This was the text, the poem set to music, and I was like, I don't know. I kind of like the music that I wrote for this. It's been a while since I've played this, so we'll see if you like the music I play for this. But this is Loveliest of Trees. I wrote this song kind of as a challenge to myself to write a fully pentatonic melody. Meaning it's just 5 notes. Same 5 notes throughout the whole song. The chords involve notes outside of that 5-note series. But the melody just includes those 5 notes. Loveliest of trees, the cherry now is hung with bloom along the bough, and stands about the woodland ride, wearing white for Eastertide. Now of my 60 years and 10, 20 will not come again, and take from 70 springs a score. It only leaves me 50 more, and since to look at things in bloom, 50 springs are little room. About the woodlands I will go, to see the cherry hung with snow. About the woodlands I will go, to see the cherry hung with snow. Nice. Loveliest of Trees. Like I was talking about at the front, pentatonic series means it's a 5-note scale. Essentially, if you play just the black keys on the piano, that's what you'll get. Which is what the melody is. It's all the black keys. Just right on those black keys. So, a little fun musical exercise of, and challenge of sorts. So, Loveliest of Trees. A.E. Houseman wrote the lyrics or text, poem, and then I slapped some music on it. Thank you. Let's see. Okay, I think it's time for another Irish ballady inspired tune. This is another one that I meant to get to, or maybe I was starting to do it when I was first recording the Catalogue project almost 3 years ago. But I was recording so much, and I was doing it all within the same GarageBand project. I found out the hard way that a GarageBand project will maximum only record 12 hours of music. And so once I reached that 12-hour mark, it stopped recording, and I, kept going. I wasn't looking at the computer. I just kept playing. And I think I played a few of these songs, like John Riley and I Wish They'd Do It Now, and it didn't record. So I'm doing it now. John Riley. So let me look up the lyrics to John Riley. I think I actually know the lyrics to this one. I probably don't need to look it up, but better safe than sorry. Let's see, what key is this in? A flat is the answer.
Well, if he's in some battle slain, then I shall die when the moon does wane. If he's drowned in the deep salt sea, then I'll be true to his memory. And if he's found some other love, and he and his love both married be, well, I wish them health and happiness where'er he dwells across the sea. He picked her up all in his arms, and kisses gave her 1, 2, 3, saying, weep no more, my own true love. I am your long lost John Riley. He picked her up all in his arms, and kisses gave her 1, 2, and 3,
John Riley. Traditional tune, or traditional words, and then my non-original tune. Traditional. Original. Not traditional. Oh, man. Getting confused. Yeah, I did record this one a while ago. And I think I did it with like a microphone and everything. But my voice, man, was... Whew. I still have the recording. It's on my iTunes, and every once in a while I'm shuffling, and it comes up, and I go, woo! I gotta get rid of that one of these days. All right, let's see what else we got. Thank you. Let's see what we got here. Promise honestly. Oh gosh. This is another one where the title gives me no indication of how the music actually goes. Oh, nope, that's a different one. This one's also in B flat. Oh, it's this one. No words to this one. La 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 la. Do that again. La 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 la. That was what I have titled Promise Honestly. But it's probably whenever I hear this one, right? Again, when I'm in my GarageBand folder looking through songs and I see Promise Honestly, I go, I have no idea what that is. I don't have a song by that name. And then I listen to it and I go, oh, it's the slightly Pirates of the Caribbean-ish one. It's kind of got that Pirates of the Caribbean sound, where it's da 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 da, where it's in 3, but there are a lot of accented accented 2s, and it's in minor. It's the right tempo. You could see it being in one of those films, or I could at least. That's probably what I should title it: the Pirates of the Caribbean-ish one, and I'll go, oh, yep. That'd be more helpful, honestly. Cool. Let's see. Another short little tune. This one's literally, and again, man, yeah. Middle school, early high school, David didn't really know how to like categorize songs so they'd be easy to find later. So there's this one project that's just called Songs of Mine. Like, that isn't what every other GarageBand project also was. And it's got multiple songs, multiple short song ideas in that project. So here are two of the songs from that GarageBand project. One of them I just called Song 1 because it doesn't have any words, and I don't know. Yeah, I just don't know. Here's song number 1 from Songs of Mine. Ugh. That's a tune called Song Number 1 from the GarageBand project Songs of Mine. The next song was another attempt to put some music to some Bible verses. This one from Psalm 85. So let me pull up Psalm 85. It might shock you to know I don't have it memorized, so I will have to look up Psalm 85. Question is it NIV or ESV? Oh, NIV. That's handy. It's the first one that pops up. I'm not a big fan of this one, but here we go. I did that with a couple songs kind of earlier in the stream where I was like, I don't like this, but here we go. Not a great way to set up a song, but honest, I suppose.
restored the fortunes of Jacob, and you forgave the iniquity of your people, and covered all of their sins.
I'll do that again.
You showed favor to your land, O Lord. You restored the fortunes of Jacob. You forgave the iniquity of your people, and covered all of their sins.
And then I tried to take that same music without changing it and apply it to the following verses, and it didn't go so hot.
You set aside your wrath and turned from your fierce anger. Restore us again, O God, our Savior, and put away your displeasure toward us. Will you be angry with us forever?
Doesn't fit quite as smoothly. And then I think I tried to do the same thing with the following verses, and there was just no hope with those. It wasn't even close. So that's where I stopped. That is not the entirety of Psalm 85, but it is the portion of Psalm 85 that I actually was able to set to music. Great. All right, Psalm 85. Moving right along to a couple classics, a couple good ones. The first one is very, very Beatles-inspired, called Shoddy Tom. A lot of my early songs do bear some Beatle-y hallmarks because that was really the only pop music I was listening to at that point in time. So this one, Shoddy Tom. I think there's another one called Mr. Baker, the Undertaker. I wonder if that one's on here. Actually, I think I already recorded that one. I think I did. I think that's already in the Catalogue project. So, but now we're adding Shoddy Tom. Shoddy Tom, looking over the hill, watching what's going on, blackmailing everyone. Shoddy Tom, and then he's gone, and then he's gone, and then he's gone. Shoddy Tom, looking over the town, they can't even tell if he's there or around. Shoddy Tom, and then he's gone, and then he's gone, and then he's gone.
Doesn't it seem like he never sticks around? Getting very curious into knowing just exactly what he's found.
Shoddy Tom, and then he's gone, and then he's gone, and then he's gone. Shoddy Tom, looking over the hill, watching what's going on, blackmailing everyone. Shoddy Tom, and then he's gone, and then he's gone, and then he's gone.
Doesn't it seem like he never sticks around? Getting very curious into knowing just exactly what he found.
Shoddy Tom, and then he's gone, and then he's gone, and then he's gone. Shoddy Tom. Just about a song about a one of those peeping toms, I guess. I'm not entirely sure what makes him so shoddy. And that is not shotty, as in like a cute woman. That's a slang thing. Hey, shoddy. Shoddy is in like kind of grungy, kind of, not looking so good. It's kind of dirty. Yeah. Just so there's no confusion out there in YouTube land. Coming right up next is Sunny Went Away Today, which sometimes I still play because it's just kind of nice. Sunny Went Away Today.
Sunny went away today. She wouldn't tell me why it had to be this way, but I know I drove her away. Hey, hey. Sunny went away today. She wouldn't tell me why it had to be this way, but I know I drove her away. Hey, hey, hey. Isn't it a little bit funny when you think of how it used to be? Isn't it a little bit funny? Well, it may not seem like much, but it means a lot to me. Means a lot to me.
This is one of the only songs really that I remember composing or writing with like a background singer in mind, especially on that bridge. I'll do that again.
Isn't it a little bit funny when you think of how it used to be? How it used to be. Isn't it a little bit funny? Well, it may not seem like much, but it means a lot to me. Means a lot to me.
The downside of that one little background singy part, is that I can't do it without bumping into where the actual melody comes in. So I always have to wind up going, means a lot to me, isn't it? Me, isn't it? I have to do like some elision there. Oh well. Walking down the road on Sunday. This is going to be a quick one. My goodness. Not much to this. Not much substance here. Walking down the road on Sunday. Let's just get this one over with.
Walking down the road on Sunday, Sunday afternoon, Sunday afternoon. Walking down the road on Sunday, Sunday afternoon, Sunday afternoon, Sunday afternoon.
That's really it. That's really all it is. It's just about walking down the road on a Sunday afternoon. I mean, why go on about it? You know? Just get to the point already. Ooh, okay. Let's go right along here. This song is called Pretty Easy Song. And it is a pretty easy song. I think I had high hopes for this one back in the day. Because I mentioned in the lyrics it says that they're going to play this on the radio someday. And I don't think that's true. I doubt it at this point. If I had a radio station, I wouldn't play this on my radio. I have plenty of other better things to play. But it's nice that I thought that at the time, I guess. This is a pretty easy song. Something along those lines. Pretty easy song. Except for that piano bit, I guess. Surprise. Next one is another quickie. Doesn't have any words to it. I titled this one Disjunct Melody. Because it is a melody that is rather disjunct. So we're going to do this.
goes up and then it goes down, goes back up and then it goes down again. And it goes down a little bit more and then up and then down, up, up. It kind of goes all over the place. Disjunct Melody. Great. I think I might do one or two more songs here. A lot of the other songs that I have on this list that I've been keeping are actually more current or more recent songs, things I wrote in college and maybe even a couple post-college ones. So we're going to save that. Maybe they'll get their own videos because they're generally better on their own. But we got two in particular that I think we got to do. One is called Japanese Lanterns. It's got kind of a nice Dorian flavor. So instead of we have a higher sixth note there. Japanese lanterns shining bright in the expanse of the night. Japanese lanterns shining bright in the expanse of the night.
That's about all there is. There we go. Japanese Lanterns. A little bit, for the time I wrote it in particular, it was a bit more harmonically explorative. Not only with the kind of the Dorian flavor instead of just a straight ahead minor, but also when we go kind of the end. These are all chords you might expect to find in F sharp minor, which this song is in. But this chord is kind of outside the key. You wouldn't really expect it. And then to go, well, the next chord is in the key, but you wouldn't get into it like that. I don't know. I'm getting kind of music theory-y again there. I'll do one more, and then I think I'll sign off. This has been a good opportunity to kind of refresh my mind on some of these songs and to record them for posterity without dedicating a separate video to each one of these songs. Because some of them would be very, very short, and some of them might be very, very disappointing. So here is our last song. I saved a good one for last. It's called The Dead Squirrel Song.
Oh, the dead squirrel, he died on the roadway. That SUV ran him down. It ran him down straight into the ground, and they never heard of him again. Yeah, the dead squirrel, he died on the roadway. That SUV ran him down. It ran him down straight into the ground, and they never heard of him again.
Probably my first country song. Kind of reminds me of, can't remember the name of that country singer who did Act Naturally.
All you gotta do is act naturally.
He would slide all over the place. Buck Owens? Oh, I think it's Buck Owens. And so when I was just warming up on this one, I definitely felt the temptation to do that.
Oh, the dead squirrel, he died on the roadway. That SUV ran him down. It ran him down straight into the ground, and they never heard of him again.
And I think there were more verses to that, but not good ones. So this was basically the Dead Squirrel song. And that has basically been the end of this live stream. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey through my earliest and most embarrassingest songs. I hope you enjoyed a smattering of what you heard. It was fun for me to kind of relive some of these musical memories and get some of these songs that I haven't played in a long time back into my fingers, because you never know when, gigs come back and I'll want to play the Dead Squirrel song. Who knows? Well, thanks. It's almost been 2 hours. Man, time flies, doesn't it? Goodness gracious. Yeah, back when I did the Catalogue project, back January 2018, I would sit down and do 4-hour chunks at a time, and it was tiring. It was a lot, but it went by so fast because I was, just song, next song, next song, next song. So I think this is a good place to end. Again, thank you so much for watching the live stream. Thanks so much for liking, commenting, subscribing, all that YouTube stuff that I'm supposed to say and usually forget to say. Check out my other videos and my other songs, which are probably better. And have a good rest of your day or night or whatever it is. Toodles.